This is a 3-minute message brought to you by Redemption Church, Delray Beach.
For the next few days, we're going to be studying the book of Philippians. And this book is written by Paul the Apostle while he is in jail. What's beautiful about this picture is that the book of Philippians is known as a book of joy and a book of thankfulness. As Christians, we don't just have joy, we don't just have thankfulness during the good times, but as Paul demonstrates, during the bad times as well. What's even more beautiful and even more interesting about Paul's joy in this book is that it's also not found by simply brushing aside his problems. So often, people in life, they just want to forget their problems. So they turn to different things, whether it be TV or alcohol, maybe hobbies. But as Christians, we're told that we don't find our joy by brushing aside our problems, but by looking past them. By looking past the things that are so close to our face and looking up towards the God who is in control of it all. And so Paul, he may be struggling right now, but he even finds joy in this circumstance by seeing the overall picture. It says halfway through the chapter that in verse 12 that what has happened has really made an advance for the gospel. That there's been purpose in his pain. And so Paul, he's encouraging us to do the same, to share the gospel and to encourage people to do whatever God's called us to do in our circumstances. Whether those circumstances may be happy and joyful and just in nature. Maybe you're just having a good time right now. That's good. You should enjoy that and do what God's called you to do. Maybe your life right now is difficult and you're in pain and heartache. Maybe it seems like one thing after another, God has called us to do certain things. And when we do those things, when we look upwards towards the call of Christ and to what God has called us to do in this moment, we can find joy and peace and thankfulness in our God. And Paul even goes on, he describes it as that to live is Christ, but to die is gain. That he's saying, right now I so want to be with Christ, but because I'm here, I will follow Christ. Because I'm here, he has a purpose for me. And if you are living, if you are breathing, if you're watching this right now, I can guarantee you that Christ has a purpose for you. That Jesus has a plan for your life and he desires to do much in you, whether you've been going through hard times or easy times. And so, as we look back on 2016, I encourage you, look forward to 2017. What is God doing in you right now? What is God doing through you right now? And how can you follow him today?